Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today, we're diving into Chapter 13 of The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, titled The Clockwork Arena. The Quarter Quell finally begins, and Katniss Everdeen is thrown into one of the most terrifying and strategic arenas ever designed. Nothing is random. Nothing is natural. Everything is controlled. The chapter opens with the tributes rising into the arena on their metal plates. Katniss immediately senses something different. Instead of a traditional wilderness landscape, she finds herself surrounded by a vast stretch of shimmering blue water. Small strips of land radiate outward from a central island containing the Cornucopia. The design is strange, too symmetrical to be accidental. As always, Katniss focuses first on survival. She quickly assesses her surroundings. The central island is dangerous, filled with weapons and supplies. Around it are evenly spaced spokes of jungle extending outward like slices of a pie. It feels artificial, precisely organized. When the gong sounds, chaos erupts. Katniss dives into the water, swimming toward safety rather than heading straight into the bloodbath at the Cornucopia. She manages to grab a bow and arrows during the scramble but knows staying near the center is deadly. The arena's true horror soon reveals itself. Katniss climbs into the jungle area to hide and regroup. She hears distant screams. Something is happening, but not in the usual unpredictable way. It feels timed. Soon, she realizes the shocking truth. The arena operates like a clock. Each section of the jungle triggers a different deadly event at a specific time. It's not random destruction, it's mechanical, deliberate, and systematic. Poisonous fog rolls through one section. Blood rain pours in another. Screaming jabberjays mimic the voices of loved ones. Everything is designed to break both the body and the mind. Katniss begins to understand that survival will require more than skill. It will require understanding the pattern. Meanwhile, alliances form quickly. Finnick Odair proves his worth almost immediately. When Katniss is attacked by careers, Finnick steps in to help her. Though she still struggles to trust him fully, she cannot ignore his actions. He fights skillfully and protects both her and Peeta. One of the most intense moments comes when the poisonous fog begins creeping toward them. The mist burns skin on contact, causing unbearable pain. Katniss, Peeta, Finnick, and Mags are forced to run desperately to escape it. The fog doesn't chase randomly, it follows its timed course, reinforcing the idea of a clockwork design. Mags, elderly and frail, slows the group down. In a heartbreaking moment, she sacrifices herself by walking into the poisonous fog so the others can escape. Her quiet bravery deeply impacts Katniss and Peeta. The emotional weight of the games hits hard here. These are not inexperienced children, these are past victors, each with their own history. The deaths feel heavier, more tragic. As the chapter closes, Katniss fully grasps the terrifying brilliance of the arena's design. The games are not simply about combat, they are about precision torture. The Capitol has engineered an arena where death rotates like the hands of a clock, and the countdown has only begun. Key moments in the chapter include: the Quarter Quell begins, tributes rise into a perfectly symmetrical arena surrounded by water. Katniss observes the arena's structure, the spokes of jungle hint at something mechanical. Discovery of the clock mechanism, each section of the arena unleashes timed disasters. Finnick proves himself, he helps protect Katniss and Peeta. Mag's sacrifice, a deeply emotional moment as she saves the group from the poisonous fog. Differences between the book and the movie. The book provides more detailed explanation of how Katniss figures out the clock pattern. The poisonous fog sequence is more intense and physically painful in the novel. The emotional impact of Mag's sacrifice is more deeply explored in Katniss's internal narration. Chapter 13, The Clockwork Arena, reveals the terrifying genius of the Quarter Quell's design. The arena itself becomes a weapon, predictable yet deadly. Katniss begins to realize that defeating other tributes won't be enough. She must outthink the Capitol's design. Do you think the clock mechanism made the arena more dangerous than previous games? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join Boundless Books for Chapter 14.